Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kaelaris and welcome back to my channel. This is a PVZ. I had quite a few requests for PvP and PvT and things like that, so I decided to ignore you all. Yeah, sorry about that. I will get some good PvT and PvP games up and running quite soon. And I just wanted to thank everyone, actually, in these past couple of days for subscribing. I've been up and running for about 3 or 4 days now, and I've had 30 subscribers. I did post the link 1 or 2 places, like on the StarCraft forums, but hey, if people subscribe, it means they like what they see, I suppose, which is always a good thing. Anyways, this video is going to be concentrating more on a standard Protoss 4-gate push. I must admit, during this match I didn't do as much scouting as I would have liked to have done. I did scout his base initially, but other than that I didn't, as I said, didn't do as much as I would have liked to have done. He's sending out his Overlord here, sending it to the top right position, which is obviously the wrong way. And I'm putting down my first gate. I should be sending out that probe soon to do some scouting, although he's going back to the mineral line, and changes his mind. What a great idea. Kind of boosting out some probes here, the usual stuff, and he's sending out his first probe to do a bit of scouting, as well as this Overlord going the other way, going a bit for an early gas, no doubt wanting to go for either Zergling speed or a heavier gas build. I'm sending my first probe up into his base now. Luckily I did send it the right way, which is always good. And also he's sending his probe the right way, so we'll have early warnings as to what each of us is going to do. I'm seeing this spawning pool and seeing the early gas, so I was expecting Zergling speed, but it appears... Oh god, my phone's going off. That's the girlfriend. Quick, ignore it. No, I'm joking. I'll reply later on. And my probe here is chasing this drone here, as you can see, making sure it doesn't do anything too tricky. I'm hoping he wouldn't steal my gas at this point, but as it seems he's going. No, he's not going. I'm throwing down my cybernetics core here and keeping this probe here up on the site just to make sure that he's not doing anything too tricky, as I say. He's throwing down a roach one, and I do not see this. Again, as I said before, I didn't do as much scouting as I would have liked to, so during the game I don't see this roach warren until I do make a push. Pumping out a few zealots here, just making sure nothing else gets in my base. Again, making this wall off just so that I don't get harassed by any kind of Zerglings and things like that. Oh, I've mentioned, my opponent is Neilus. He is a diamond player. This little probe doing a little bit of squatting here. Get out of my base, probe. Go away. Come on. Never mind. He's not going. Oh, does he die? Yes, he dies. He's putting his Overlords in all these positions here, making sure that I'm not doing anything too tricky right now. There's good positioning from these Overlords, making sure that I'm not either breaking down these rocks or what have you. Not going in front of his base. And he does have some roaches out already, so he's going to be breaking these rocks down. I am now boosting out my cybernetics core, as well as a few more probes, getting this gas so I can fuel a few stalkers. Not pumping any more units right now, though. Hoping to... I just got these gates out, so going for the standard 4-gate push. He's sending 2 Zerglings out as scouts. And no, this probe's gonna die! Move away, probe! Move! You stupid. Anyway, my gate's now finished, and hopefully I should be throwing down my next gas soon. He is upgrading to a layer, as you can see. And just getting more probes at the moment, still breaking down these rocks. Got a nice healthy pool of roaches right now, 6 roaches. And now I'm producing a few more zealots with these gates before my warp gates do finish. Sending this probe out for a bit more scouting. I actually do find that if you're going to block this off, a nice little trick for you to do is if you want to send a probe out, but you don't want to interrupt this wall off, if you send the probe to do a bit of mining, it automatically kind of just walks through the units. So there's a nice little trick. I know it doesn't matter too much, but just in case you want to keep this wall absolutely tight and want to send a probe out for scouting purposes and things like that, you know what to do now. And when you don't have to get rid of this wall. This probe seeing a few Zerglings and gonna get chased away. He is now searching glial reconstitution for his roaches. They're gonna be nice and speedy. He's broken this down and he's getting a new expansion up at the top. Again, I haven't seen this at this point. These Zerglings being highly annoying and killing my probe. I should have sent it back to the base, but oh well. And now I'm massing up a few Stalkers and Zealots. And at this point, my 4 gate is up and running. I'm pumping out units and things like that, just waiting for them to come off cooldown. Hopefully... Oh, I Psylocked myself. Do not do this. Do not Psylock yourself. It is bad. Having to throw down more pylons here. As I said, I probably could have pushed out sooner if I hadn't Psylocked myself. Again, it's good to kind of see the mistakes in your own play, and I'm learning a lot personally from commentating on my own games as well. I actually cancelled this probe here because I saw that this Overlord could see it, so I'm sending this probe back here to only get chased away by a Zergling again. He's got really good placement of these Zerglings on these towers and other places. It's rather useful. This Zergling actually running away though, and this gives me a chance to throw down a pylon here eventually. Now moving out with this force. Got a sentry in the mix just to see if I can get a few Guardian Shields up. Maybe if he has a lot of Zerglings, I would throw down some force fields to save my units. Throwing down more pylons to make sure I do not Psylock myself, which is imminent. 66 to 66. Throwing down this pylon, and it is seen by this Zergling. However, I am moving my force up here to take out this Zergling. Using that I cancelled that pylon. Why did I cancel that pylon? That was stupid. I don't remember cancelling that pylon. Anyway, I know that I'll be throwing that down again, and I'm going to take these rocks down to see if I can get into his base effectively. Just injecting, keeping up the macro, just massing the roaches, as I say. I'm pretty sure in the comments on my YouTube channel, people were criticising me for saying a lot of phrases that I were constantly saying, but I'm trying to keep away from it. And engagement here, moving in with my Zealots, and his roaches are kind of effectively taking out these Zealots. The spine crawler is going up to the right that I can see, so I'm just trying to micro away from these roaches and take them out as much as possible. Should throw up another Guardian Shield, but I don't have any energy for it. Just taking out as many roaches as I can. Again, constantly warping in units down at the bottom, trying to reinforce, trying to keep away from these spine crawlers, because if I do get caught next to these with the roaches, then I'm going to take a lot more damage than I actually would need to. He's constantly producing the roaches here, as you can see on the unit tab, and taking out these roaches quite effectively. This queen's getting in the mix and is going to be taken out quite soon. These spine crawlers are going to be taken out quite soon as well. And again, constantly bringing in the roaches from both bases. I'm warping in more units, as you can see down here, just reinforcing as much as possible. You need to keep reinforcing in order to make these pushes really effective. It's so important to keep warping in, keep your macro up, and keep just moving around. And as you can see now, all these roaches are going to be going down soon. He keeps throwing more spine crawlers down in order to effectively hold off this push. But as you can see here, these roaches are pretty much dead. Again, keeping reinforcing with these roaches, but it's going to be of no little success. I'm just reinforcing with the Stalkers, making sure that he can't mass up a good amount of units, and I'll be taking out these spine crawlers shortly. He's just sending these roaches to their deaths now. It's not very good. And that is GG. So yeah, that is pretty much a small snippet tutorial of 4-gate rush. I admit it wasn't the best game. I could have pumped out these units a lot quicker, because I did in fact simul lock myself for a little bit of time there. But again, if you're a Protoss player, give this strategy a go. It's well worth it. You'll get a few good wins off it, I can guarantee you that. If your opponent doesn't scout it, which this opponent did not, I don't believe, then it can be extremely effective. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Keep on subscribing. I've got 30 subscribers in the past 3 days. Thank you to all of you. You're fantastic. And I'll see you guys next time. Just so you can see a little bit of my progress here, I am third in my Diamond League. I went up about 40 places in the past in the past day or whatever, because I actually found some time to play. Win-loss of 33-20, it's alright, but I reckon I could have done a lot more. I actually shamefully got cannon rushed a couple of the games ago, so I'm really unhappy about that. But I'll keep pumping on and I'll be number 1 soon, no doubt. But I'm told that this isn't a very high diamond division. But I'll keep trying and pumping my way up there and getting you some better games. So thanks, guys.